guys, and welcome back to the Empower Queen Show. This is your host, Marsha Mayfield, and I am beyond excited to have with me our special guest today. She is an amazing woman. I've heard so many wonderful things about her, and I'm truly honored just to have her with us today, guys. So again, if you have any questions and comments, you know how this rolls. Make sure that you comment below. If you're on YouTube or on iTunes, guys, let Kelli know how she supported you. And if you need any additional information, it will be below as well. Kelli, do you have, before I get started, I guess, do you have any freebies you're going to give away at the end?
I can, yeah, absolutely. Well, one thing is I will give a free nutrition consultation or wellness lifestyle consultation to anyone. Will be 20 minutes who wants to go to my webpage, kellicalabrese.com. Just fill in your information and I will do that. And I have 2 new books coming out. One will be available next month and one will be available in February. So we'll get the ebooks to them if they, again, go to that same webpage and fill out the info.
Okay, that is wonderful. And guess what, guys? I want you to stay here through the entire interview, because what I want to do, and I haven't talked this over with Kelli, but I will. It just comes to my mind. You know how we do Empower Queens. We have these thoughts and we just go for it. So what I'm going to do is I have a surprise for you guys that take action today on something I'm going to share with you, and to take a chance for Kelli book. Now I'm going to purchase Kelli book, and I'm going to give it to someone today, and I will let you know at the end how you can actually get access or enter into that drawing to win that book. How about that, Kelli?
Oh, that's awesome. I would love that. And wait till you hear about these books. You're going to love them both.
Awesome. So, guys, Kelli, she's going to talk to us today about how to have more of what you want and less of what you don't want for your body and your business. And I cannot wait. I was reading over her bio and her information. I'm thinking, oh God, this call is for this Empower Queen today, right? So I'm really, really excited, guys. Again, comment in the comment section if something relates to you. If you can say ouch and ooh, that's me, guys, let us know, because we want to make sure that you're getting the support that you need, and not only just receiving it, but taking action and utilizing these experts that we're bringing to the show to really show up and support you and make changes in your life. So Kelli, my very first question to you is, how did you end up here? How did you become so passionate about serving women with nutrition and health?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, we do things to move towards pleasure and away from pain. And I figured that out at a pretty early age. I was always someone who wrote in journals and diaries. And I have diaries that I have from when I was 8 years old that I still keep. And when I was 13, I wrote in my journal, I will be an exercise therapist. That was one of many things that I wrote. And really at the time, I had no idea what that meant. I just knew I was happiest when I was running, jumping, swimming, dancing, cheerleading, softball, game of tag in the front yard. I love the endorphins. I love the feeling of that. And I also had a very strong family history: heart disease, diabetes, obesity, cancer, alcoholism, smoking. And I looked at that and went, ooh, I don't want anything to do with that. And I really believe that I can do something about that. So when I turned 17, only because I had to wait that long, I got certified as a group fitness instructor, aerobic instructor back then. And I went on to get my master's degree in clinical exercise physiology and cardiac rehabilitation. And over the last 31 plus years, I've had the opportunity to do a lot of cool things. I've owned and operated health clubs. I've managed corporate fitness centers. I am the lead fitness expert for Montel Williams. I ran a school for 9 years preparing people to become certified fitness professionals. I launched e-diets and e-fitness nutrition plan. I'm the international master trainer for Adventure Boot Camp. I'm an executive with a top nutritional cleansing company. But really, it all just came out of my heart for people, especially women, to wake up every morning just naturally with a deep breath filled with gratitude. And when your feet hit the ground, you're just ready to run. You feel unstoppable. You just want to say, Lord, here I am, use me. I am capable. I am living in a divine body, and I'm ready to serve today. What's your plans for me? Let's do something amazing. And that's what I want for everyone. And that's the thing that makes me not be afraid to use my voice and stand out and tell my story. Because it'd be easy not to get on stage, and it'd be easy just to, stay home and raise my babies. But I know that I have a message, and I want people to be their best every single day. And until my last breath, I'm going to keep sharing that message.
Wow, I love it. I absolutely love it. And the energy and the knowledge, guys, do you hear the knowledge and the expertise that comes along with your journey? And just thinking about waking up every day and having the motivation to get up and do something, just hearing it like sparks a fire in me, like, I can do that. That's amazing, Kelli. So tell us, how do you help women? Do you work with men?
I do work with men and women, yes.
So tell us a little bit about, what you do and how you help people in this area of health and wellness.
Yeah, well, I do still have a studio, so I in-person train clients still every morning. A lot of women, some men, some couples, some college age, some seniors. I mean, I love every population, and I just feel like if they come to me and I can help them, I'm going to say yes. So I do still train in my studio, and I'm in a suburb of Dallas, Texas. But I do a lot online as well. And the last 6 years or so, I've really been focusing a lot on the nutrition and the lifestyle. There's a lot of great options out there for exercise. Locally, there's so many boutique. That's sort of the new trend in fitness. We've got all these little studios. We've got Zumba and spinning and, dance and all these different options for people. There's yoga and Pilates and big box gyms. And so there's a lot of, local things that people can go out and do. And there's DVDs and there's apps. And so I haven't been doing as much personally with prescribing fitness plans, but the nutrition and the lifestyle. So I've really been focusing on the nutritional cleansing. Let's lower the stress in your body, lower the acidity, let's lower the inflammation, and let's ultra nourish your body almost in therapeutic dosages, so that we can get your body back to functioning and your cells communicating and toxins being released. And so that's really excited me, because really 80% of your results from your fitness plan are coming from what you put in your mouth. And that's something that I can help everyone with. I use a system that works. It's proven. I personally, with my team, have coached over 10,000 people. And again, from young all the way through seniors, it works for every person every single time. It's not a weird diet. I eat plenty of food. I recommend my people eat plenty of food. It's just a matter of making some tweaks to your lifestyle, and I know what works. So I help women because I know there's so much misinformation out there. Women have struggled. They've created some bad habits along the way. They have some bad thinking that they brought along. They've tried dozens of diets, and so we want to just help them as quickly as possible. I just had a woman this morning. She's on week 2. She's down 11 pounds. I had another woman Monday morning came in. She's on week 5. She's down 28 pounds. And, these are ladies who have tried so many things with so little hope. So that excites me.
So guys, if you're that person, can you type in for me, because I'm that person, to come in? That's me. Say, that's Marsha. Speak on my behalf, please. I really want you to say, and again, you're taking a chance for this free book that I'm about to purchase for you guys, but say, that's me. And I want you to say it because I want you to own where we are in our lives. And once we acknowledge, this is me, this is what I'm dealing with, this is what I'm facing, this is what I need help with, then at this point, we can reach out for experts like you, Kelli, to really support us. Because as you were sharing earlier, the way you talked about the inside of my body, I never even thought about it like that. I just see it as that, I eat and things just go down and things happen, But the way you explain it, how I'm hurting my body, and how once I learn these new habits, it affects every part of my life, not just my body, but my life. Like, that was so profound to me. I
have people who will say, Kelli, my kids even like me more, just because the kids are watching and they can see, and they don't like when parents are overfeeding, over drinking, making poor choices. I mean, they know better and they're watching, and it hurts the kids to see the parents being, overweight and inactive, and they don't want their parents to be spectators either. So the parents do like the kids more. They like the parents more. And you know what? You can't separate the body, the mind, and the spirit. So the body is something I can help you with really quickly. And if we can get your body right, it changes your mind. It changes your mental clarity. You want to move more. You have just more openness to opportunity and what is available to you, and you want to participate. You don't want to lay on the couch. I had a client call me Friday night last week. She goes, Kelli, I am in the kitchen and I'm cooking. I go, okay. And she goes, no, you don't understand. She goes, Friday night, I would be on the couch with a box of pizza, and I would just take my last bite and I'd fall asleep on the couch. She goes, I have my daughter's entire sorority here. I'm cooking healthy food for all of them. There's some unhealthy stuff here, but I don't even want it. And I couldn't have done this a couple of weeks ago if it wasn't for your nutrition plan and support.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing how that changed her entire thought process. Mm-hmm. And to be excited about it. That's just amazing. So Kelli, talk about your virtual. You say you do some virtual trainings, so we don't have to actually be in Dallas to get support from you. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so I do coaching through a Facebook page. So I have a private Facebook group where I do my coaching. I also send out daily emails and have communication with them on a regular basis. So I'm always encouraging, inspiring, informing, educating, showing them success stories, just lifting them up, recognizing their successes, giving them the information that they need to succeed, whether it's a recipe or if it's a mindset thing, if it's a reward that they need, just constantly just speaking encouragement and information and inspiration, because so many of us, we're hurt, we're troubled, things are broken, we're believing lies, and you just need that person to say, you've got this, you can do it, here's the way, take one step, then the next step, and just to be that coach in your corner that, not only has the expertise with 30 plus years in fitness and nutrition, but believes in you. So I meet you halfway. I give you something to do, you do it. I give you the next thing, you do it. So I move, you move, I move, you move. That's how we go. And I lock arms with you to help you see results. So anyone who gets on any of my nutrition systems, they have full access to me. So you get my cell phone number, you get my Facebook page, you get my email, and I help you every step of the way. So I'm sending you videos and just constantly encouraging you. And I work with a team of some of the top coaches in the country. So they all jump in and they share their stories and their successes and their client successes, and just the energy. You can't help but be excited, because most people are, they're in jobs they hate, relationships they're dissatisfied. They need to be surrounded by something positive. And when you get in this community, you can't help but just say, I deserve this. I'm going to do this and make this work.
That's amazing. That's just amazing. So Kelli, what would you say to the empowered queen that knows her worth and she knows her value, and some days she feels really strong, but in all honesty, she's dealing with no clarity, depression, no, self-worth and value. But when she steps out now, she's smiling and she feels great. And you kind of mentioned some things earlier, but what could you say to that person that may be the problem that you're dealing with so many of these issues? Could you bring to our attention that could support that empowered queen that's dealing with those things?
Yeah, so most of the decisions that we make throughout the day are really unconscious. And the unconscious decisions we're making have to do with the past. So we make the decisions based on what's already happened. So we really need to go back and take a look at, how is that serving you? If where you are now is not where you want to be, and you want to go somewhere better, deeper, higher, you want to get to the next level, there's going to be a little uncomfortableness. You are going to need to change some things. You will need to think differently, act differently. But we don't want to walk around in an unconscious world where we just make decisions based on the past, and we project what the future pain or pleasure might be. So we think of a diet as being painful, but what if you didn't quit? What if you found one that worked and you believed in it and it did work and you followed through? Imagine. So project positive things into the future. And then when you start doing good things to your body and making good decisions, your body is so amazing, it starts to respond. And all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, I do have a little more energy. I don't feel that achiness in my joints. I feel like I just shook off a 10-year-old person, a 10-year older person. I feel younger. And I just feel my brain is more clear and my stomach is a little flatter. If you can just get past day 1 and then day 5 and then you just have to keep going. So always be evaluating what's working in my life, what's not working, what do I need to stop in actions, behaviors, thinking, what is not serving me that's maybe a crutch, and what do I need to start? So replacing something that's not serving you with replacing something that can. And just using a grocery cart as an example, instead of putting in the chips and the queso and, whatever's taking life from your body. What if you put in an apple and some celery and some almond butter and some hummus and some endive and life-giving things? So don't just think of deprivation and taking away, but what can I put in that's going to add life to me? Because your body is so amazing that day by day, moment by moment, when you start feeling better, you want to keep going. And those cravings start to go away because your body's nourished and your digestion is right. And you start walking past the mirror like, I think I see a little muscle there. I'm going to keep going. And so, yeah, you just have to be your own cheerleader. Surround yourself with people who support you. Cut out the negative. Cut out the junk. Stop lying to yourself. Stop believing the things that are not true. Feed yourself with truth and positivity. And just, surround yourself with great people and know that you are worth it. A lot of women have that spirit of unworthiness. I hate that. You are worth it. You deserve to wake up every morning and be rich and be fit and be prosperous and have a good marriage and have, obedient children. And you deserve that. Yeah, let's get that too. So don't go through life and you are in control. And you might say, Kelly, you have no idea what's going on in my life. And I understand. I mean, you've probably heard people say you wouldn't want someone else's problems. Like just when we start thinking about complaining about all of our junk and all of our stuff, and then we hear what someone else has and we go, we got nothing to play. You're in control. Yeah. So regardless of where you are right now, what the situation looks like, you can make a decision right now. To decide means to cut off any other possibility. So draw that line in the sand and just start believing and speaking and projecting positive things and tell people what your intentions are. Let them know your plans. I am going to be fit. I am going to be strong. I'm going to get to the gym. I'm going to drop this weight. So that they support you in that. And they're not coming up going, hey, you want to get a pizza and a beer? Or you want some cheesecake? And what? No, we're not going to do that. I told you my plan. And get people to support you in that, because it's our perception of the future pain and pleasure that really drives us now. So we just have to perceive things to be most excellent. So we want the highest possible good in every situation until it's a present tense reality. So we're going to call it joy today, but we're going to keep contending for something better every single day.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And when you said that, Ken, I thought about my best friend. I've always struggled with obesity all my entire life. Tried so many different diets, and what you're saying is so helpful, because I understand that it's a lifestyle and learn how to actually do that. But my best friend, she would always call me. Now, she's very small, petite lady, never had a problem with, being obese. And so she would always call me because, food was my friend. She said, let's go eat. I'm down. Like, drop everything. Let's go eat. And so when I actually started this health journey, and I had to get a fitness trainer and a nutritionist and all these things, because I knew I needed support. I needed help. So guys, I'm saying that to you too. Invest in your health. Invest in your life so that you can create this longevity life for your family. But anyway, and so what I had to do was to really change our relationship. I had to start asking, why don't you come over to the house? Let's sit on the patio, because anytime that she and I went somewhere, we always ended up at Red Lobster or, Cheddar's or Old Charlie's or somewhere with bread and rolls and meat and chicken, And so and she would make these jokes, and this is the thing, guys, I really want you to see yourself in what I'm about to say. She would always make this joke, Marche, that people are happy. And I was like, girl, you're right. But that's not true. And I accepted that because I wanted to hear that, and I would feed off of what she was saying to me. And so, and Kelly really helped me to understand that now, that it goes back to, where it all began. Where did I pick up this problem? When my mother would say, Marche, go and watch television, fix your bowl of cereal and watch TV until I get up, watch TV until I get dressed. And I would eat several bowls of cereal because I'm watching cartoons, and I realized I've eaten a box of cereal. And now, in my late 30s, that age, I'm struggling because of the way I grew up. But having people and experts like Kelly to say, it don't have to be that way. So Kelly, I really honestly appreciate you and what you're sharing with our listeners and our viewers. Anything else that you want to share? I do have a question for business owners, entrepreneurs. Can you help them understand the importance and how it affects our business when we really take care of our health?
Right. Yeah. Being Fit is the new success. I mean, if you look in business people today, Hollywood today, CEOs, that is a part of success. It's not just the lifestyle, the family, the money, the travel and all that, but it's the body. That's part of it. When you're living in a fit, strong, lean, healthy body, that is another status symbol of success. And being, when someone's going to make an impression about you in 2 to 7 seconds, they've already made decisions about you, whether they're true or not. And part of that is the very first thing they see is your physical body. And they can tell pretty quickly if you're taking care of it or not. Is it tone? Is this person disciplined? Does this person have gluttony problems? So they're making all these decisions about you that may or may not be true, but because of an outward appearance, they already are judging you. Fair or unfair, that's just the way that it is in society today. So you want to be the best that you can be because, I've worked with a lot of obese people. I've helped many, many people lose 100 and 200 pounds and very quickly. In fact, I had a guy here last Thursday, lost 100 pounds in 16 weeks.
What did you say your website was?
Kelli, Kelli, Calabrese, CALABRESE.com. But 100 pounds in 16 weeks, everything about his world is different. When I talk to clients, I imagine what it's like to be 100 pounds overweight, the things you might think about, like, will the chair hold me? And they'll say to me, Kelli, it's not even
on the plane, these are the things.
Yeah, but it's not even will the chair hold me, but can I get out of the chair? So things that if you're not 100 pounds overweight, you don't think about, like you're looking, will that chair hold me? But then you have to think, how many people is it going to take to get me up out of the chair? And it's just constantly embarrassing things. I need to wait to get a close parking spot because I can't walk, and I need to have a carriage so that it, can push me because I can't balance. And I have the woman who is just in week 5 and 30 pounds down. She has 100 to lose. When she first came, she gated and shuffled up my driveway, that, obese kind of shuffle. Week 5, she's walking. She's got a quick pace to her. There is no side to side. There's no shuffling. She's walking in 5 weeks. There's a big difference. So, it's true. People are going to make an impression about you, and you want to be the very best that you can be. You're given one body. It's designed to live 120 years, yet the average age of a woman is 72. And because of modern medicine, really, it's just keeping us alive, not giving us necessarily a better lifestyle. So we want to live as long as we can, as healthy as we can. We don't want to die longer. We want to live longer. I don't want to be kept alive by medicine and machines and all of that. And it doesn't have to be that way. Your body is designed to naturally be healthy. Your eyesight should last your whole life, and you should feel great every day.
Wow. That's just amazing. Oh boy, I'm having a moment. The information has been so very helpful. So if you could say that, repeat that website again.
Yes, Kelli, Kelli, Calabrese, CALABRESE.com.
Okay. Any social media platforms that you're on?
Yeah, Facebook, if they go to my name. So facebook.com/Kelli Calabrese. That's a great place to connect. And I have so that's my personal page, but then I also have a professional page. So if they like that, I'll get them connected there as well.
Awesome. So guys, this has been an amazing interview. If not for you, then definitely for me, because this has truly supported me. And I know if you are a woman that's struggling in this area, guys, reach out for help, reach out for support, have a conversation. She actually offered a free 20-minute conversation, absolutely free, to get you on track with your health and the different things that it affect, as she said, your family, your children, your business, just overall life. And I want to share this last story with you guys. I'm transparent. I tell it like it is, right? I was on this airplane headed to Texas for a conference, and I got on this plane. It was a very small jet, and I could barely fit into the seat. That was devastating. It was at that moment, because I had told myself for years, oh, it's okay, Marsha. Oh, you just big boned. Oh, your family's big boned people. I lied to myself year after year after year. When I sat in that seat and I could barely get in it, tears began to roll down my face. And I'm thinking, how can I say that I'm a transformational speaker and that I desire to travel the world when I can't even get on the airplane? And at that point, I realized that I need to make some decisions. And I say to you guys, reach out for support, because I don't want that for you. Even myself. I'm okay with investing in myself to get the help that I need, because I want to be here 120 years. I want to be here. You know, I want to see my kids and my great-grand. And my daughter promised me that when she graduates from college, she's going to buy me a Winnebago, and I want to be able to drive it. I want these things. So I say to you guys, take advantage of the 20-minute call with Kelli. Also comment, Kelli, send me an invoice. I want to purchase a book. Or do I do it on Amazon, or what do I do?
Oh, yeah. Well, if you go to kellicalabrese.com, I'll send it to you when it's out. So the two books, the one book is called Passionistas. And this book is for these millennial women who are coming up now, those under 35, and just to really help these women to discover their passion, to step into their purpose, and to give them just an accelerated step on how they can just step into their fullness early on in life. Because we know, this generation, these millennials, they want to give back. They're not, as traditional as some other generations are. There's some great things that they're doing, but there's also, some entitlement and other things that go on with that generation. So this book is to empower women who are those millennial women. So that's the first book. And the second book is called Mom and Dadpreneurs. And it's about being a full-time family, not a full-time job, but a full-time family first. So you're not sacrificing your kids for your career, yet you can still have executive pay, tending to your family and doing what you love as an extension of your talents and your passions. So it's called Mom and Dadpreneurs, and that one will be out in February.
So we can pre-order.
Passionistas is going to be out next month, yes. So check in there on my website, and I'll make sure you get all the information on those books.
Okay, guys. So what I promise to do is to purchase a book, and I'm going to actually choose a name. So if you come in the comment section and you say, hey, I love it, whatever you come in, guys, we're going to put you into the drawing, and I want to send someone that book to really bless someone. And I want you to utilize it, and I want you to share it with your friends and your cousins and your aunties to really bless other people. Now, me personally, I need the other book for mom and dads, because for entrepreneurs, guys, we really need to learn how to balance our lives. It's kind of like, I've seen so many entrepreneurs, they go from working a 9 to 5 and they come to running their businesses, and they're basically doing the same routine. They're working 80 hours a week, and they're not spending time with their family. So definitely, guys, be following Kelli and check that book out as soon as it hit the market. Kelli, thank you so very much. Thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm happy to do it. I'm glad we got to connect, and I'll be happy to promote the interview.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. So, guys, again, this is the Empowered Queen Show, and we thank you so much. And remember that you are empowered queen, guys, and you can show up in the world and let the world know that I am an empowered queen, guys. Thank you so very much, you all, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.